Obviously, we all know who they are and what they're about, and they did a great job. I thought they deserved to win, especially in the second half. But we played a really good first half, and I thought we played well for about 20, 28, 30 minutes, and then we went on a scoring drought. I don't even know how long, but we missed way too many layups, way too many free throws. And we turned the ball over way too many times. I thought we had it right where we wanted it. They were ready to give in, and we didn't capitalize, and the outcome wasn't in our favor.
Takayo, you talked about this group, finding a happy medium a little bit, and it seems like another great to really not so great. How do you flatten that out with these guys?
It's tough. I thought tonight our lack of offense late affected our defense. And we're normally pretty locked in on that end of the floor. If you see early on in the first half, I thought, we were playing well defensively. Our offense was clicking. The second half, they started scoring on us because our defense, was suffering from our offense, if that makes sense to you. We just didn't have the same energy. It's tough, when you look down there and guys aren't having great nights. So it's like we go to Trey, we go to AK, we go to Shaquem. We're trying everybody out, and it's just not their night. So you're just struggling to score, and then you get stymied up, and by the time you look at it, you're in a one-possession game, and then the outcome is not in your favor.
Is it easier, more difficult, the same to put this away because the conference tournament is the next thing?
Yeah. I think you have to. Can't get it back. Mm-hmm. We'll move on right away. Obviously, we know we let one slip away from us, so we'll move on. And this is tough. This is one of the tougher losses that I've been a part of, especially because we had the game. We had it, and like I said, give Towson all the credit. They did a great job sticking with it on a night that they didn't play well. Some of their better players didn't have great nights, but they stuck with it and took advantage of their opportunity. But we'll move on and start getting ready for D.C. next week.
Are you a believer in momentum? Like, had you won this game, would you have felt better about things? Or with the conference tournament, it's like I got to scratch the whole thing?
I'm a believer in momentum. I don't think that was a momentum killer at all because I thought we played some good basketball. I thought we played really good basketball on Thursday. And so we're getting better. It's forming for sure at the right time. Like I said, the fact that we weren't scoring tonight late really affected our defense. If we could have strapped down on defense, I thought we'd have had a chance, but we got really loose. We gave up offensive rebounds. They only had 2 offensive rebounds in the first half, and they had 6 really crucial offensive rebounds in the second half. So I think we still have good momentum, good positive momentum, and we'll look to build on the good things that we did this week.
Obviously, a tough CAA opponent. Was it intentional to go with more of a veteran group, giving more minutes to Harvey and maybe not seeing Kamari like we've seen recently, or how important is that in these tough CAA games?
Yeah, I wasn't necessarily focused on going with the veteran group. Harvey, he's practiced well. He came in and gave us a big lift. We had a shorter rotation. We just decided to go with our guys, our main guys, and I wanted to give Harvey an opportunity because he practiced well. But those guys need to stay ready because we'll need everybody when we go up to the tournament.
And then finally, a lot of people talking like this game, deciding the 3-4 seed, which 1-2 are you going to be on the side with? How important is it to get the first one first, and at this league, how deep it is?
You get to win the first game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's all you can really focus on. You have to focus on one game at a time. You can't look ahead at all. You can't look at the brackets and try to talk about different scenarios. You have to focus in on your opponent that's in front of you. And that's what we'll do. I just told Mike on the radio is 3 one-game tournaments. And we have to be locked in on our opponent. And if we're fortunate enough to advance, we'll be focused on the opponent in front of us, and we'll just take it one game at a time.
You and Kevin have had tremendous success in the CAA tournament as coaches here. What is it about that one game thing that you got? Is there something you feel like the guys have heard from you, or that they've embraced more? Because you guys have not only won games in the tournament, you won a lot of close games in that tournament.
Yeah, so that's how we approach every day in our program. We try to do the day in front of us well. And so once you get in those scenarios, it's second nature to you. And so you're used to doing your days well and focusing in on what's in front of you in that day. That's what we talk about all the time. And so when we get to a tournament setting, that's really our focus. Whether that's a practice preparing for whoever we're playing, shoot around, whatever it is, whatever's in front of us, we try to do it well. And I think that's helped us.
Do the experiences in CBI or in the Bahamas come back at this point?
Yeah, we'll definitely talk about it. I think we'll be one of the only teams in the tournament that have won tournaments. You know, we won a postseason tournament last year, and we won the tournament up at the Bahamas. So we're the only team in the CAA that has done that, and we'll definitely use that.